Alrighty, kids, Blackie Ray back for the very best part, and that's prep. That's when we get ready to get that nice and juicy and ready to eat. Like I love my fajitas, I love them nice and juicy and ready to eat. That much is for sure. So, what I like to do is everybody's got their own fajita way of doing fajitas. Some people would even call this a burrito even. And some, well, no, burritos I think have to contain beef or beans. But more or less, this is kind of what I've always called a fajita. Is, you know, you take a tortilla, you would put what you basically want on it. I namely go with chicken for fajitas because I think chicken might be I don't know if you can put different things in fajitas. But anyway, I take my tortilla. I like to put a little shredded sharp cheddar down, or shredded mild cheddar, sorry. Shredded mild down on there. And I'm about to pull up some of this. As you saw before, it was on like a boil. Now it's going to out down to a simmer on that diced up chicken breast. I shouldn't say diced, I just kind of chopped it. Chopped up that chicken breast and the green pepper. So kids, what I like to do is go ahead and preheat my oven. So one thing you want to have is like melted cheese. Melted cheese is excellent in fajita. Some people don't like it. I like mine cold because I do the opposite of what Blackie Black Metal said would be good. Yeah. That's really all it is. Just people who do that. Because it's way better to have melted cheese in fajita than it isn't. That much is for sure. That's for sure. Okay, now kids, what I like to do with fajitas, some long-headed people like to put sour cream in their fajitas. Fajitas to me have always been like traditionally meat, vegetable, maybe a little sauce or something to give it a little flavor, but never anything more than cheese as far as dairy, like butter. Just silly stuff. Just, it's not really something that, to me, sour cream is more like a taco thing than a fajita thing. And there is a difference. Some narrow-minded people can't see the difference between the taco and the fajita. Okay, like I did before, I took the chicken and the cheese, or put the cheese down on the tortilla. Let me wipe off this spoon, it's a little wet. And I take some of the chicken, put it on the tortilla. Like, I like to spread mine from end to end. I usually use a smaller tortilla than this too, but I just really, I don't know. I just kind of feel like having a bigger fajita tonight than what I'm used to. So, oh, there goes my buddy and my pal, my Roscoe. You know, he smells that chicken done, then he gets in the video then. Another thing I like to do is I like to take a little Kraft American. Take that bad boy. Split her in half. One there. And this is for two. Just use one slice on, you know, each fajita, just to give you that good amount of cheese in there. Now the sharp cheddar kind of acts like a flavor buffer, as I like to call it. It's something it's the same flavor as the other side, still cheese, but it's got like I don't know, it gives it a different consistency to the flavor. The same thing goes for the Kraft American because it has a lot more milk in it than the sharp, or than the mild diced cheddar does, the mild shredded cheddar. But anyway, take them fajitas after you put those two layers, like I said, shredded cheese on the bottom, chicken, and then your American on top. Take them bad boys, lay them in there on your rack, right above your heat or your element in your oven. Now, let those bad boys sit there. Another thing is, in an oven, this is, bam. This is going to be pretty fast, kids. So, you don't want to go to sleep or, you know, get back online with your Call of Duty or whatever it is you're playing this month. You want to stick with this because you can burn up your stuff really easily like this. You want to pay attention. Let me pull up my underwear. Pull up my... Oh, God, I could use a couple sit-ups there, couldn't I, the Blackie Ray? It's starting to barrel out on me. Yeah, I've had quite the few pints of lager, as a Viking would say, sitting about the house. But as I was saying before, I really want to do this bail bondsman thing, just because I'm used to having to go to people's houses, chasing them down for past due, payments on things. So I'm really failing to see how it would be any different, other than the fact that I get paid more for doing it. And with a whole lot less headache, I have the headache of chasing them down, then doing the sales paperwork, collection and sales paperwork on them, all kind of stuff. So I would imagine this can't be any harder. It can't be. There's no way on earth it could be. But we're yet to go. We're gonna find out. That's for sure. So once I get all nice and stabilized, I'm gonna do this bail bondsman thing, and I think she's gonna work, dude. Anyway, just that quick, as I was sitting here talking to you, getting this stuff ready, and those chicken fajitas are done, as Peter Griffin would say. Yeah, all right. And again, everything in my washer is clean right now, which is always a good start to Saturday night. Nothing worse starts Saturday night off with a dirty dishwasher full of dirty dishes. It's no good, son. It's no good. All right, now pull them out. You always want to pull out your fajita before it gets too crispy, just so it's got like a, it's got a little heat to it, but then it gives a little more flavor. Having it been heat up, because when it's cold, it's got like this really kind of coldy McCold taste to it. So now what I'm gonna do, take this nice Chi-Chi's salsa, really good brand, gets the job done. I like Old El Paso, I like Ortega, but Chi-Chi's is less expensive and just as good. Nowhere near as bad as any store. I've never had a store brand salsa be good. It's almost like you don't get the store brand, period. It doesn't matter even if you get, a cheaper name brand. The last thing you ever want to do is get store brand salsa. So they might as well just gave you a tomato and a jalapeno in a bag. Say, here's your name, here's your store brand salsa. Yeah, and get the hell out of here. Customers always right my ass. All right. And I like to put a little foldage on my fajita. Make it look nice and presentable. For some reason, when the more presentable food is, the better it tastes. I know there's a lot of people that don't care. Those people are usually morbidly obese. They don't care how it's going to taste, because it's going to get eaten. Eaten. And there you have it, folks. Folded together. Nice, neat chicken fajitas with American Chi-Chi salsa and a little sharp, I keep saying sharp, mild cheddar underneath. Cool stuff, man. I'm about to grub out a little bit here on this Halloween night and get ready to practice a little guitar. I'm hoping I bust out something decent. I'll try to record a little stuff just as a treat for you long-time viewers who've been waiting a long time for Blackie Ray to get back on the saddle. So, cheers, folks. Get down on some fajitas. I'm loving it. I love you too. God, it's all good.